Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a recipe, a dessert recipe. As you might already know by the title of this video, we're going to be doing the Mexican flan, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it step by step. I promise you it is super easy to make, and you don't even need that many ingredients for it. So if you want to learn how to make the most delicious flan, keep on watching. For this recipe, you really don't need that many ingredients. This is basically all we're gonna need. We're gonna use half a bar of cream cheese. We're gonna use 1 can of evaporated milk, a whole can of lechera, vanilla extract, 1 cup of sugar, and 3 eggs. Okay, so now that we have all these ingredients together, I'm just gonna put everything in the blender and blend it together except the sugar. The sugar is the only thing you want to keep on the side because we're gonna make the caramel with that. Now that the holidays are right around the corner, I feel like this is a perfect time to make this recipe. Well, honestly, it's perfect to make any time, but you know, when you want to show up to a family gathering, I feel like this will be a good thing to bring, so why not share the recipe with you guys? Once I add all the ingredients to my blender, we're gonna mix it all together, and this is basically your flan. We're just gonna have to put it in the oven. But before we do so, we're going to start working on our caramel, and for that I'm using 1 cup of sugar. You want to make the caramel first because it kind of does take a while, and a lot of people say you need to leave the caramel alone for it to like not crumble up, but I actually always move it around and it doesn't turn out bad. It turns out pretty good. When you're mixing the caramel, make sure the heat is on medium-low. You don't want the caramel to burn, so I just keep mixing it around, and all those crumbs you see in there, don't worry, they're all gonna disappear. Once your caramel looks something like that, you want to remove from heat before it burns. Okay, so now that we have all the ingredients mixed together and we also have the caramel ready, we're gonna grab something that is oven safe. Doing these little containers, these little heart-shaped containers I got them at Target, and they are super cute. I usually always make the big round one, but I said why not make individual ones. So now I'm just going to be adding the caramel to all my little trays. I'm trying to use almost the same amount on every single one. I'm using 6 little trays, and I think the 1 cup was enough for all of it. Once we put caramel in all of our trays, we're going to grab a bigger tray that is oven safe. Okay, so now that we have our containers filled up, we're gonna add steaming hot water. We're gonna add boiling water to another container. Make sure it is also oven safe. And I'm adding water maybe up to halfway. Once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and add the mix to all of our containers. You don't want to overfill because they do puff up a little when they are cooking in the oven. Now that we have the water in, we want to cover it up with foil. Make sure it is fully covered. There's no air coming out, because we're basically going to be cooking it with the steam, so you don't want any air coming in or out. That way you can get the perfect texture. Now that we have the flan covered up, we're going to put it in the oven for 1 hour at 350 degrees. It's been a whole hour since I put my flan in the oven, and this is what it should be looking like. You'll know if your flan is ready when you poke the middle. If the knife comes out clean, that means it's ready. But if you still see a little bit of the mix in there, then that means you need to leave it in for a few more minutes. And just keep checking until your knife or pick or whatever you use comes out clean. Next, we're going to go ahead and take the flan out of the hot water. That way you can cool it down. I'm going to go ahead and run my knife around the edges. That way, it just makes it a lot easier when it's time for you to take the flan out and it's not stuck on the sides or the bottom. Once your flan has completely cooled down, you can go ahead and place it in the fridge and just eat it a few hours later. A lot of the times I will eat it cold, but you know what? I think I prefer to eat it warm. It's a lot better to me. And I couldn't wait because it was literally the middle of the night when I was recording this for you guys, and I couldn't wait to show you. So this is the end result. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and we have come to the end of this video. That is all for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your love and support. It really helps out a lot if you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you have it. Let me know if you guys like this type of videos, if you guys like my recipe videos. Also, if there's anything that you guys want me to make, I can give you a full recipe. If you don't follow me on TikTok, my TikTok is Alexa_DE, and also my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The same as my TikTok is Alexa_DE. And also, any recipes that you guys want me to make for you guys, don't be shy and leave it on the comments. Anyway, so like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.